Kyoto Teramachi Sanjo no Holmes, or Holmes of Kyoto. Do you like Sherlock Holmes analog stories but don't think they've been quite Japanesey enough yet? Well, this time, our Sherlock Holmes analog boy works in an antique shop, and I haven't seen a lot, but I think it's one of the better integrations of a Sherlock Holmes anime analog into Japanese culture. It's a mystery, as it should be, being a Sherlock Holmes thing. So let's get right to it. Basically, homegirl main character, brown-haired Aoi, comes into the shop one day, and she's really nervous, and eventually Holmes comes over to talk to her, and he's like, oh, this, and this, and she's like, how do you fucking know all that shit about me? And he's like, bitch, I'm Holmes. But no, actually, he's like, well, this is obviously deductible by this, and this, and this, and this, and this. You know, the Sherlock Holmes thing. He's like, well, I mean, if you just look at the clues, use your eyes and your senses, it's all obvious, isn't it, my dear? So basically, she is trying to pawn off some of her grandpa's antique scrolls, because her grandpa collected antiques, so that she can get money for a train ticket to go to Saitama. She lives in Kyoto now, if that wasn't obvious, by Holmes of Kyoto, so that she can tell off her old boyfriend who dumped her and started dating her best friend that they're both assholes. He gives her a story about the history behind one of the scrolls she's trying to sell, and the story basically amounts to don't be petty. But he then offers her a job after telling her that he can't purchase anything from anyone younger than 20, and telling her that he's pretty sure that these are not her things to sell because he's Sherlock Holmes. He offers her a job and says, look, why don't you work for me? I've been looking for help anyways. And if you still want to go and do that once you've made the money, then, you know, go and do it and get your satisfaction. And then later a counterfeit is brought into the shop, and that is going to be the main plot of this, I think, based on, you know, he works in a antique shop. What greater, unless they immediately leave the antique shop, what greater mystery could there be than stopping a counterfeit ring? And his Moriarty will be the great counterfeiter. So yeah, that's basically it. Besides mentioning that apparently government-approved appraisers are a thing in Japan. I don't know if they're a thing in America, but the shop that he works in is one. It's a government-approved shop owned by his grandpa, who travels the world, operated by his father, who's an author, and managed by him, who is usually there because his father's off doing writer things. If you like Sherlock Holmes stories and you feel like you'd like a more Japanesey one, I feel like this is a good shot at that. I don't feel like it hasn't given me the feeling that it's going to be anything special other than a Sherlock Holmes analog story. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you like Sherlock Holmes, like, you just can't get enough, you need more, here it is. If not, pass. Anywho, that's it. See ya.